everybody.
Run.
Welcome to Lunch with Tobbs,
Yes.
January 5th, 2018.
That sounds weird.
I know.
That sounds wrong.
I know. I can't believe how fast 2017 went by. So fast. Like,
Yeah.
literally, I remember getting ready for Viva, and, then all of a sudden it was Tiki Oasis, and I was like, wait, I got more stuff to make. And then all of a sudden it was Halloween, and then Christmas, and then here we are.
Yeah, it was crazy fast.
I can't believe it.
This year will probably go faster because that's how it goes.
I know. As you get older, life just starts flying by. Like, when I was younger, I couldn't remember, what I did for Halloween before, the year before, and now I remember everything all the time because it seemed like it was just yesterday.
Right.
When I was your age, that's what I start to sound like now, because I'm so old.
You're not so old.
I am so old.
I feel like time has gone so much faster for me in the past couple of years, exponentially, so I'm by the time I'm not that old, by the time I get older, I'm
I know.
it's gonna be a year is a day.
I think it all depends on how busy you are. I mean, you're
Yeah.
really busy because you have school and,
That's true.
and you're working and, all the extracurricular stuff that you do,
Yeah.
I mean, the busier you are, the faster life goes by, let me tell you.
It's true.
And the older you get. Super fast. So, anyways, speaking of that,
Anyways,
New Year's, I did nothing. I was going to go to the Lafayette, but it sold out, so that didn't happen. And then I ended up just staying home. And my husband went riding dirt bikes with his friends, and he crashed. So he had, a big scrape on his arm, right here. It's really gross. His whole elbow was black and blue. And so we just ended up staying home and sleeping, and then, he slept. I didn't because my dog Jimmy doesn't like the fireworks, and he was jumping on my head. Our neighbor down the way, she saw fireworks for 4th of July and for New Year's, and I hate it because my dog hates it, and my dog will not sleep through it at all, so I have to sedate him. Literally, I have to give him doggy sedation because he can't calm down. He tries to jump at my face. He spazzes out and jumps at my face. I'm afraid he's gonna hurt me or jump through the window or something, so I have to sedate him. It sucks. But anyways, so we made it through. I didn't get to bed till 1 o'clock in the morning, but we made it. So, yeah. What did you do, Veronica?
Well, for New Year's Eve, I just hung out with friends. We basically played cards. And then the next day, I think I painted my room. I'm redoing my bedroom, so I was working on painting that, and that's pretty much it. I relaxed a lot, which is nice. So I slept in for the first time in a long time, so it was good. I think everyone I've been talking to is I did nothing for New Year's. I just had to chill.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
sounds pretty good to me.
So tell us about redoing your room. What's your theme? What are the colors?
Well, before it was a mint blue, which I've had for years, and then I decided, I want a buttery, sunshiny yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm painting it that color, and I don't know what other colors I'm going to do yet. So, I mean, my bedspread is yellow, pink, and green, so I might stick with that, or I don't know. I'm kind of trying to see where it takes me, but I want to do kind of a 40s looking room. I've been on Pinterest all the time looking at home inspiration, so
Cool.
we'll see. Yeah,
That's exciting.
it's pretty fun.
Redecorating, super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So that's what we did for New Year's, and we've been working really hard around here. She's on vacation from school, so she's helping me reorganize the studio here and getting things put away and cleaned up and going through inventory. So I'm considering maybe expanding my studio to the office next door. Those people are moving out, but I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what the space looks like or if it'll work for us, but I'm considering maybe doing that, and then we'll have enough room in this space to offer vintage classes, or vintage get-togethers or something like that. I'd like to kind of cultivate the the industry a little bit more in here in San Diego. I feel like it's really kind of fading out. I have a lot of friends that are into vintage, but you know, it's just there's not that many new people coming in, you know, and I just think it would be fun to offer some vintage classes, like not only hair and makeup, you know. I'd like to get Miss Victory Violet might be coming out here, and you know, a few other people that maybe you guys would like to see or meet, to do special guest appearances. But I want to offer other stuff too, you know, like maybe like the history of fashion with certain designers, or Hollywood starlets, you know, how they did their hair and makeup, or you know, who they shopped with, or who styled them, you know, and the history of their style in, you know, the movies and, you know, stuff like that. So I want it to be more like about the vintage lifestyle, not just pinup, you know. There's so many different styles included in vintage that I think everybody has a different style that I know of in vintage. Not everybody's the same. So I think expanding out and bringing more of the decades into it, you know, is really interesting to me, and exploring, you know, other kind of styles within the vintage realm, you know. So who knows what could happen, you know. I mean, we'll see. It's just kind of like an idea that popped into my head when I rented this space. I'd like to use it for more things besides just my studio and sewing and making things and selling from here, you know. So, and it's not a retail space, so I don't have a storefront, you know. It just would be more focused kind of classes and offerings that I would do, like invitation only, you have to RSVP and things like that. So kind of exciting things happening here at Taubes, you know. I do love what I do for a living, but it gets, you know, a little bit lonely just working here every day. You know, I miss my customers, and, you know, I don't know.
All she gets to see is my face every day, and she gets sick of it.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's great, you know, like working with Veronica has been wonderful. She's such an inspiration, really. You know, it's such a great... It's great to have someone to bounce ideas off of. I hate working by myself, you know. I am a very independent designer, but I like to have, you know, other people to collaborate with. It's really good for you as an artist or as a contractor or a person working from home. It's tough, you know. So that, plus, you know, just bringing more awareness to the vintage lifestyle and educating people really on how to buy vintage or how to buy reproduction, or what, you know, what, I don't want to say what brands to buy and what brands not to buy, but to educate them on buying from independent designers, you know, made in the USA or made by people from the US, you know, so that we can keep this culture alive, you know. So that's kind of my goal. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes, you know. I'd love to hear from some of my customers or people that live in San Diego or LA or surrounding areas that might want to come, you know, and what you want to learn and what you want to know more about, you know. I mean, the possibilities are really endless, you know, with that. So it would create a lot more work for me, and I just have to decide if I want to dedicate time to that, because I'd probably be the one teaching the classes most of the time, the stuff on fashion, unless I could get some guest speakers to come. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, I mean, with the way my business is expanding right now, it's kind of hard to keep up with everything, and to add that to the mix would be kind of hard. But if there's a demand for it and you guys seem interested, then, you know, I might just go for it and do it, you know. And so, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Lots of exciting things happening.
Yes. Gloria loves the oldies. Hi, Gloria. She said, that sounds incredible. I'd love to meet Miss Victory Violet and you ladies. Tara O Photos says that sounds so cool. And she also wished we lived in Phoenix. Sad face. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish Tara lived here in San Diego.
Tara, you should live here.
Not that I don't love Phoenix, but I love San Diego more. So you should come here.
Yes.
I mean, we could absolutely have guest people come in, like Tara can come and teach her. She has a Pinup and Poise
Yeah,
class.
She commented about her posing class.
Yeah, which I think would be great, you know. Stevie, Rosalind also volunteered to come and do a hair class, you know. So I'd really love to bring some of those people, have a place where everybody could kind of come together, you know, and meet up and, you know, and educate and really connect with other vintage lovers. You know, Veronica and I were just talking yesterday about how social media can be horrible and it can be great. You know, one of the most awesome things that we've both found is that we've met so many great people from all over the world. And when we go to Viva and we get to see them there, and it's just that is so cool, you know. Living here in San Diego, there's not a whole lot of vintage people. I mean, there is a lot, but, you know, the pool is pretty small. And so it's kind of neat to meet people from other places that have your same interests, you know, and to collaborate on stuff, you know, or just say hi and become friends and, you know, giggle and ooh and ah over all the new stuff coming out from all the different brands or different vintage stuff that you found or whatever, you know. So it would be great to have a place where we could all kind of come together, you know, and share our interests, you know. So, yeah. Yay. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
But let me know. Send me an email. Send me a private message on what you want to see.
Yeah.
Or what, if you're close enough. I mean, I don't know how many people are close enough to come.
Yeah, even if you're just in the area, actually able to come here, like, let us know so we can kind of get an idea of if there's enough people to even hold it.
Yeah, I mean, we could do it on a weekend, so for people that work during the week, if you live in LA or the surrounding areas, you could still come, drive down, come here, do this, and maybe go to the Valley High or, you know, go to the beach or whatever, you know. So there's a whole lot of fun things to do here in San Diego, so yeah. Yay. Yeah. We'll see.
So do we want to talk about our favorites?
Oh, yeah. So I turned Veronica onto podcasts. She hadn't really listened to them very much, and I've been listening to them for years. I just never listened to them here because I didn't want to bombard her with all of my paranormal and murder podcasts because I didn't know if she liked that or not, you know. But so she kind of found a new one, and we kind of stumbled across it. I didn't realize how popular this one was, but it's the My Favorite Murder podcast. I don't know how many of you are listening to that, but apparently it's really popular.
Yeah,
so.
It's gotten big.
Yeah, it's gotten really big. And they're doing like a tour all over, and they're coming to LA, I think in March or something like that, you know, but no.
You should go see them.
I know. Well, I would, but I hate driving to LA unless I absolutely have to. But I wish they'd come to San Diego because then I'd go check it out. But they're going to Phoenix, so Tara, you can go see it. Mm-hmm. But they're really funny, two ladies, and they talk about real life murders and stuff like that. I've only listened to a few of those, so I don't know which ones are the best ones. But Veronica's listened to a few of them. So.
Yeah, I started from the beginning and just started going through them. But it's pretty funny because they'll be talking about their life, and then all of a sudden they're like two girls in LA, like, just chatting, and then they're like, and so murder, and then they'll basically share their stories of, like, true crime and murder and sometimes paranormal stuff, and it's pretty interesting to listen to, but it helps that it's, like, two fun girls talking about it, because it makes it a little bit less creepy. Like, I get creeped out, but since they're really lighthearted about it, it's still good, so.
Yeah, they're really funny, and they cuss a lot, which I've really tried to cut out my cussing. I've been doing so much better. I do say the F word sometimes, but I try not to do it on here, because it's not ladylike, ladies, but, you know, we all do it, I guess. It's an epidemic. I think it's an epidemic, like everybody cusses, but
but then they didn't used to as much.
No, they didn't used to, you know, so anyways, yeah. So what else have we got?
Well, we have some new items.
Yes. So this is the new camping skirt. This is called Let's Go Camping, and I had this leftover fabric from the dresses and the shorts that I made from last year. So I thought, why not? Let's cut them into some skirts. So these are in only medium, large, and extra large. Don't yell at me, but that's all the fabric I had. That's all I had enough for. So that's all we've got. Of these, but and then you can pair it with, we have a bunch of these flannels left over. This is the Let's Get Toasted one, and then we have the black and white one. A few of the black and white ones left. But, so those are on the website right now in the camping, the Unhappy Camper collection. And then also this is under skirts too. And then I have a whole section just for flannels. So I will be adding some more different styles to that at some point because I love flannels and I know everybody else loves flannels. So
very comfy.
Yeah. So yeah, there's the camping skirt. And
it's
then
it's all Love and Chaos says I love flannels. So
yeah.
You're right, yeah. We all love flannels.
So, I'm also working on my Valentine's Day line. It's going to be small. I say that. I mean, I don't know what people's idea of small is, but it's getting bigger. But I'm trying to keep it to a minimum level because Valentine's Day comes and goes so quickly.
Right.
You know, but I found these really cool sweaters that I just love. So these come in red and black, and then there might be a pink. I don't know yet. We'll see. And then an ivory color. But I love this style. It just has this like vintage, like Marilyn Monroe, like going to the beach kind of look to it, you know. So you could wear it with leggings or just denim jeans, you know, or you could wear it with a skirt, you know. It's just a great everyday vintage inspired kind of sweater. So those are coming.
Pockets.
Oh yeah, it's got pockets.
Super cozy.
Little pockets on it, which is cute, and a belt, and like this big kind of fluffy collar, which is really cute. Also, we have a ton of sweaters on the website right now. The one that Veronica's wearing, this is an older style I've had for a few years. This one's on clearance. I think it's like $25 right now.
Super cheap. And
the
there's
flamingo.
a few variations.
Yeah, there's the flamingo, and then there's the mid-century house one. So we have a few of these left over. So go buy one. $25. Get it out of here, okay?
It's really cute, really comfortable. I mean,
yeah.
So cute.
So cute.
So cute.
And then also, I have this new cardigan. I've had these literally for 6 months, and I'm just trying to get them up on the website. So I'm shooting these next week. These are the pinstripe. It's got the pinstripe on it, and it's red and white on just a black button-down cardigan with these 3/4 length sleeves, which are super fun. So this sweater is going to be small through 3X. So I'm shooting this next week with my Valentine's Day line, but yay, yeah, this one's really cute. I love this little pattern on here. I think this is a great piece. I wore this for Christmas time, and then you can wear it for Valentine's Day or just any day, you know.
Yeah, it's really versatile. I mean,
yeah,
you can't go wrong with black and white with a little bit of red. I mean,
yeah,
and it, you know, you do your red lipstick and it looks so cute. It pops. So
yeah. So, so Valentine's Day's coming. I have another custom sweater that I'm doing for that. I'm just waiting on the sew out for the embroidery on that. And then we have a few more special pieces coming. And so I also am working with my friend Spiffing Jewelry on a custom necklace piece that they can make for you guys. It's really going to be cute. I'm getting some samples this weekend. It'll be a customized piece that you can put in text on it, and then they will engrave it for you. So,
which, guys, if there's any guys watching,
yes,
that would be the perfect gift for Valentine's Day. You can personalize it and give it, or girls, give it to your bestie.
Yeah, or give it to yourself.
Right, or to yourself.
Yeah. So those are going to be cute. I'm going to post a picture of those soon. Of the style. You'll love it. It's really a cute little style. So
in three different
gold tones, like metal tones.
Right.
So it's really cute. I'm excited for that one because you can put whatever you want on it. So that'll be fun. So there's that. And
do we want to talk about astrology?
Okay, so I'm working on a special line that's going to be throughout the year. I think did we talk about it last week?
I don't think we did.
Oh,
maybe.
So it's an astrology line. Now it's not your typical astrology line. It's different than what anybody else has done so far. It's not just constellation print or anything like that. It's astrology. It's your zodiac sign. So this is a custom piece that will come out. It's going to come out soon, the first one, and I'm really excited about it. I just finished, so I'm working on all of the art for these this week, and hopefully I'll have the first sample next week, and then we can shoot it and put it up on the website. And then it'll kind of be like a pre-order thing, so I know how many to make, because it is so personal for each person. I don't want to make a million of them because it's not just for everybody. So I'm excited about that.
It's going to be really good, and it's kind of secret, so
yeah,
we're only giving you a little bit of info on it, but
yeah,
it's going to be really exciting.
I can't wait to show you guys, but I can't show you until I have the sample. And
I've been freaking out about it. She's been working on it, and I'm like, ooh, let me see. So
yeah, so I'm trying to come up with the name of the line. I've got a couple of ideas out there, so I really want it to be like the first glimpse you see of it, you get it. It's kind of like, it's not complicated, but it's kind of hard to explain. Like, I think it's best if you just see it.
Right.
Just see it. Boom, there it is. Oh, I get it,
yes.
so.
But on our Facebook group on the Boudoir, there's kind of like a little...
A teaser.
A teeny teaser, where everyone's been commenting their signs, so we're getting...
Yeah, I'm getting an idea of who's all into this.
Mm-hmm.
So, my signs, I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo with a Virgo rising. So, I'm right in the middle there. I definitely tend to be more Leo in my personal life, and then in my public life, I'm more Virgo. Like, I'm definitely shyer. I'm not like your typical Leo. Like, I'm here, yes, I seem like a Leo, okay? But in a room full of people, I probably would barely say a word. So I go in between there. But I tend to really count myself more as a Leo, most of the time. So I was curious about that. Like, if you're on the cusp of something, what do you tend to gravitate more towards? Like, more towards what you think your sign, what you feel like your personality matches that sign, or the graphic image of that symbol of that sign, So, I mean, I like Leo, it's a lion. Virgo's the virgin, so it's like this weird balance. Like, I'm constantly fighting with myself, like, be outgoing. No, be introverted and shy, be virginal. But, so it's really weird, but... and then Veronica, what's your sign?
I'm a Libra, and I'm the last day for Libra, so I believe the 22nd's the last Libra day.
Libra, and then what's after that?
Scorpio, I believe, which I don't feel like I feel I'm definitely a Libra and not a Scorpio, so I just made it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I printed out our horoscopes for today, so I could see what our week's going to be like. Well, our weekend, I guess.
Right.
So for today, for Libra, it says, a time of great abundance and new beginnings starts now, especially in your social life.
Wow.
You may be inspired to start up new conversations and new patterns in your social sphere to keep things interesting. In the normal case of events, you are an important connector between people, but today you might run into someone who has access to truly electrifying things.
Wow, I thought I was just going to be at work and then going home. So
but me, I'm truly electrifying.
electrifying.
I don't know. Maybe it's just all the static in the office right now.
Probably. I can't touch anything without static.
And it says, this fresh start is exactly what you need.
Sure thing. New year, I would love that.
Yeah.
So...
All right, so mine for Leo says, where would you find yourself without the support of your best friends? There's nothing like support to remind you how fortunate you are and to inspire you to new heights. That's even truer right now when, as you let big plans churn in that brain of yours and need trustworthy folks to brainstorm with, listen to their ideas after you're done talking to. It's only fair.
You do have big ideas turning in your brain, as we've just gone over.
Yes, I do. And I think I have a large group of friends. I don't have one best friend. And my best friend's my husband now, And when you get married, your best friend becomes your husband. And let me tell you, ladies, he's not a girl, okay? And he doesn't get all my girl things. No. So if you're looking for a new best friend, call me, because I could use one.
Yeah.
I was actually just talking to him about this the other day. My entire life, I've always had one best friend, and then just friends outside of that. But I've always had one best friend, and this is
I have too.
the longest I've gone with no best friend. You know,
I'll be your best friend.
Yay! I think honestly, I think a second close of Veronica and Tara O photos. Right. Because we talk all the time on text message, I drive her nuts. But my other best friend is my sister, I think. But we don't live in the same city, so it's really hard. And she's got a kid and a new husband and a dog, and it's bananas. But so it's it's hard. Like, I miss that. And maybe that's another reason why I want to do these classes, because I really enjoy connecting with other women and not feeling so like the struggle of being a woman is hard, and I like connecting, and it makes me feel not so crazy all the time.
Well, it's nice to connect with other people that have similar interests, because we have such specific interests that a lot of people don't.
No.
So I have good friends, but none of them even know anything about, they're not really interested in vintage or anything like that.
Yeah.
Which is, great, but then it's fun to have, like, that's why it's great. I can go talk to you about stuff that my other friends would be like, huh? What?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
And then I turn around and talk to her stuff about celebrities and stuff, and she's like,
and
what?
we're like, Paris Hilton on Snapchat.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. So
Tara's
funny.
trying to get you to move again.
I'm not moving!
Move to Phoenix so we can be besties, she said. She also said that you don't drive her nuts, so.
Oh, well, thanks. I drive myself nuts. So I wouldn't be surprised if I drove other people crazy. But, yeah. So, anyway, so that's our horoscopes.
Yes, so.
For this week, or today, actually. So.
We'll see, it's a lot of friendship.
Lots of friendship, yeah. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
And what time is it? 12:26.
Time.
We've got 4 more minutes. Do we have any questions, ladies?
Right.
Does anybody have any questions about stuff?
Or want to tell us about anything interesting about their signs or zodiac. There's a lot of stuff about astrology and the signs and everything. Like, I was talking to a friend on Instagram, and she's saying that there's like we're all of the, I don't know that much about it, but there's like within your sign, there's like all this other stuff. If you put in like this database, like where you were born and what time you were born, and like all this other stuff about your birth, it has more info about like your planets or your moons or something.
Yeah.
And like all the little details about that. And I did that for mine, and I was like, it has all these categories of things that are about you from that, and I thought it was pretty interesting. So
yeah,
it's pretty intense. Like, there's a lot of info about it.
You can get really in depth about all this stuff, and I thought what would be fun when you order a piece from this line,
whatever this is. I mean, we're not saying, but
whatever it is, you'll get some sort of horoscope, customized horoscope chart or something with it. So it won't just be the piece. And honestly, like, I mean, I'm a spiritual person. I do read my horoscopes, but I don't really I don't base my life on it. I just think it's a fun thing, and it's just interesting to me to kind of know about different people's signs. I do notice, like, some people's signs I get along with better than other people's. Surprisingly, I don't normally get along with other Leos, but me and Tara seem to get along pretty well. And there's a lot of boss ladies that are Leos, and maybe, that's why there's not all the boss ladies don't all get along, but it's good. I've noticed that when I got married, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
but
what's his sign?
He's a Virgo. And Leos and Virgos get along very well, because Leos are very, I'm in charge, like, I like it to be this way. This is what we're doing. And he's very, like, go with the flow.
Yeah.
Very
accurate.
virginal. Okay, yeah, whatever, and more easygoing. So I get along really well with Virgos. I dated Scorpios before. That was not a good idea. It's like I want to say they're both fire signs.
Right. That's why I didn't feel mine was accurate when, like, being on the cusp of Scorpio. I was like,
I can see some Scorpio traits in you, though. Oh, yeah.
Actually,
headstrong.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yes. Being very headstrong. So, which is fine, and I think that's a good trait to have, so.
Miss Molly Taub said, I'm so excited to see what you come up with for the Rigo Leos. And eyes,
That's going to be the best one, because I'm a Leo. So
right. She's going to put extra into that one.
The best one.
I'm just kind of like, about my sign, like the image, like let's be honest, some signs have like cooler like symbols.
Yeah.
Because mine is just the weights, the scales, which is like supposed to symbolize like balance and like wanting justice and everything, which is accurate for me. But I'm like, why can't I have like a cute crab?
It's
or
gonna
like
be
a,
cute. It's
like
gonna
a
be
ram?
cute.
But yeah,
It's
I'm
gonna
not
be
worried
cute.
about what you're gonna do. I know.
I'm gonna make them all really cute. You guys
Right.
are gonna really like them. So
Yeah, even if you're not super thrilled with your sign like I am.
the graphics
Then
are
you're
super fun
right.
and really like I'm super excited to do this. So
Yes.
you guys will dig it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's gonna
it's
incorporate
good.
a lot of fun stuff that that we're all into.
Yeah,
So
and a lot of inspiration from like things that we love,
Yeah.
like vintage stuff, different designers, and
Yes.
and styles. That
Yeah.
it's very like a clear.
yeah,
So I'm excited. It's
Yeah.
gonna be good.
it'll
I
be
can't
fun.
wait for everyone to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Glow Loves the Oldie said, "Beautiful ladies, so excited to see what you come up with for Cancer and all those signs."
Oh, cool.
Oh, and Bombshell of Cakery said, "Scorpio's a water sign.
Oh,
they were
is it?
trying to out you of your fire. They were trying to put out your fire."
Oh, see?
Yeah.
That's why I don't really get along with Scorpios, jerks, trying to out my fire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll come at you, Scorpio. Not really.
I don't understand the whole fire water thing though, because like, how would Scorpios be water?
I have
That's
no
what
idea.
like Leo fire, that makes sense.
I have no idea. But
Like-
Aquarius is the first one. I thought it was water. No, it's an air sign.
Which
Explain that to me.
Right.
I don't get it.
Aqua,
If someone could explain all this
water.
stuff to us, that would be lovely. I mean,
need
maybe
to
we
do-
need to do an educational
Right.
thing on our signs
Right.
and why. It's not just so much that what they are, but why. Why are these
Yeah.
signs called this? Why is that? I mean, so that would be fun.
Selma says, "I'm a Cancer," and she put a little crab.
Oh, cute.
So yeah, see, that's one I love the Cancer sign because you can do a lot of fun stuff
Yeah,
with the crab.
With the crab, yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So looks like that's our time for today, ladies. We will be back next week. Hopefully, I'll have the Valentine's Day line shot and up on the website by then. But we'll see. So have a great weekend. We needed like a closing tagline, like on the
Doing
my
the
favorite.
song?
No, like on the my the my favorite murder.
Right.
Where they say, what do they say? Stay sexy, don't die.
Oh
Don't
yes.
get killed.
Stay sexy, don't get murdered.
Don't get murdered. We need something like that. That's what we're going to be working on.
Stay sexy, wear vintage.
Stay sexy. We're no. We'll come up with something.
Yeah. Tara says theme song. Write us a theme song, Tara.
Yeah, we need a theme song.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not musical at all,
No,
so
me
please
either,
don't
so-
ask me to do that.
Mhm.
I don't sing and I hardly dance. I will do a little dance for you, but it's
we
not going to be
dance, but we don't
great.
sing.
I can tell you that right now. So,
We'll be thinking of a closing line. So.
yeah, we will. All right,
Until
guys.
then.
Have a good
you next
weekend.
week.
We'll see you next
Bye.
week.